Good morning, everyone. This is Julie with Craft with Julie, and I was just in my craft room creating this morning. Sometimes I just need to make something. Have you ever had those days? It's been kind of a crazy week, and I just needed some paper therapy. So I created this card, and I thought I'd hop on and show you how I did it. So this cute little wreath is from the Serenity. Oh, I want to make sure I get the name right. That's not it. Let me find it. It's from the Serenity card making stamp set and thin cuts. And I just cut out, let's see. It comes with a die cut. And I just cut that out on vanilla, French vanilla cardstock. And then I am seriously in love with this bow thin cut. This is the small one. And so I cut that out in Toffee. And then this fun Toffee background is from the Mix and Paper collection. And then I just have some sentiment piece. So let me show you how I created this fun card. Let me just stick it off to the side. Now first, I wasn't quite sure which greens to put together. This set, of course, was made for the Serenity, so you know the blues and the toffee and everything is gorgeous with this, and we'll be playing with it on my virtual craft night or craft day this Saturday. But I wanted to do something a little more traditional Christmas colors, so I pulled out my this one is the Love of Color book. I love this book because it has there's actually 2 volumes. There's volume 1 and volume 2. It has all of the colors that Close to My Heart has, and then it gives you ideas of what colors go well together. So I wanted to use avocado, and this one worked out really great because it's avocado, evergreen, and candy apple. So those are the colors I used for this card. And then over here you can see that toffee is also mentioned, so I was like, okay, I know those colors will go well together. So that's the Love of Color book. I use it all the time to match up colors for projects. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So on this wreath, where did my foam go? There it is. So this wreath, if you can see, actually cuts out little divots, and then you can see it will line up with this stamp. And it doesn't have to be perfect, because mine is not perfect, and it turns out just great. So when you're done stamping, you can pull those little tabs up and have dimension. So I used avocado for the first layer. Let me pull that out and just ink that guy up. You're gonna need a big block for this guy, but it's worth it. He's fun stamp. And you don't even have to use this die cut for this stamp if you don't want to. But I'm gonna line it up. I call it the heart. So this one has kind of that double, and so I find the one that has the double leaf on it. And it's kind of hard. And then I just kind of stamp it down. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's just kind of a fun mess of a wreath. Okay, and then the next layer, I'm going to use Evergreen. So this one is a smaller one, but it too matches up. So you see the bottom has those 2 little hearts, so I can match it up with the base stamp and go around the wreath. And I'm gonna be honest, I didn't match it up perfectly on all of them. Sorry if it's I'm trying to do this. Not get ink everywhere, not get my head in the camera. This one's definitely one you kind of want to be above. And you can see it's not perfect, but it still has that fun line. I honestly think if you try to do it perfectly every time, you're gonna drive yourself crazy. So kind of just go with it. It gives that even more layered look. Can you hear that truck outside? It's like our street sweeper. He's so loud. Okay, so now we have our evergreen layer. These will have clean streaks, I guess. And then I'm going to add some candy apple little berries. In the stamp set, there's these little berries, there's little twigs. So you can totally layer this guy up if you want, however you want to do it. And again, they kind of match up, trying to and layer right on top of there. It gives that fun Christmas look. You can do all kinds of color combinations. Grab your Love a Color book and play as much as you want with it. Okay, there we go. Isn't that fun? And then, oh, we didn't use Toffee ink. I was like, did I use Toffee? I did not. Okay, so let's pull in our card base and start assembling. Actually, let's go ahead and start assembling our little bow because it needs to dry. We're going to be creating these on Saturday as well, but it's going to be a blue version. But it's so cute. So it's super simple. You just cut this out on your die cut machine, and then I'm going to add a little bit of glue right here and just kind of fold it over, just not like complete fold, so it still has that little loop, and hold it for just a second, and then just put a little more glue right there and do the same thing on this side. Oops. Come on, little guy. Then I'm going to take these handy dandy tweezers that Cricut came in a Cricut kit, and I'm just going to have that hold. So if you have a set of these, grab these for Saturday. And then I'm going to start assembling my card while that dries for a second. So it has two different sides, this mix-in paper, so you can choose whichever side. I love to grab the mix-in paper collection every time a new idea book comes out. They just have really fun designs. They coordinate with each other. They coordinate with the paper that's in the paper packet already. So this would be really pretty with Serenity, that blue. Okay, and then this one, this little toffee piece. So this square right here is 4x4, and then this one is 1x4. And I'm just leaving a nice little white edge around that to give it a couple layers. And then my special, this COVID stamp set was a special on Black Friday, and it arrived, and I love it so much I want to use it on my Christmas cards this year. So I grabbed that, and I'm going to stamp Happy Holiday and Candy Apple. I couldn't resist. Like, seriously, these COVID stamp sets are hilarious. Okay, Candy Apple, and I'm kind of do it towards the top of that piece. So then I'll have room towards the bottom to layer the From a Distance. So it says Happy Holidays from a Distance. Isn't it just perfect for this year? All right, and then I'm just gonna stick this right underneath. So it kind of layers that, but the evergreen is dark enough that you can see it. And then I'll add this to my card. Okay, and then let's go back to our bow. So that's had a minute to dry. And this little tab wraps around the middle of your bow. So I'm going to just add some liquid glue, put this in the middle, and then we're going to wrap that around. Oh, it's moved a little bit. And attach it to the back. I'm going to straighten this a little bit. And then we're going to use our tweezers again to hold that. And the Close My Heart's cardstock is two-tone, so when you wrap that around, you get the lighter version in the middle, so it kind of adds a little bit more extra dimension to it, which is kind of fun. All right, let's add this little guy. So now that we have stamped him, we can pop up all of our leaves. I'm just kind of going around and pushing those up. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I think it adds a fun little dimension to that. Another tip on this wreath is you can cut an additional wreath in a coordinating color, so like maybe the evergreen, and I could layer it underneath so that evergreen shows when you pop up the little tabs. And I'll show you more about that on Saturday. I'm giving you a little sneak peek today. Okay, we're just gonna add some glue all around that. Stick that in the middle of our piece, and then you can pop those up if you need to more. I'm sure when you mail it, it's gonna maybe go a little flat, but still, that's fun to pop those up. Okay, and then we'll just add our bow. And I'm gonna use glue dots to do that. Hopefully it gave it enough time to dry a little bit. Put a glue dot right there in that center. And then I'm going to attach it right there. You can bring those up around it. So cute, isn't that fun? Such a fun little holiday card. You could bling it up with glitter gems if you want, or maybe some of that glitter, what is this called? The thing that's out of stock right now, the glitter gel that we'll be doing on Saturday. So anyway, I will put all of the supplies that I used in the description of the video so you know what I used. And if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching today, and I will see you soon. Bye.